Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different tonight. It's New Year's Eve. About 4 p.m. And I'm in Leeds. Looks like there's a Christmas market on. I've just finished work. Got a few hours to spare. So I thought I'd take a walk around the city. There's a nice skating rink and everything. Toilets. I don't really do many videos when the town centre's busy. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Carriage Works Theatre there, nice little theatre. Usually have a panto on at this time of the year. Yeah, it's just turning 10 past 4. I'm guessing the only people in Leeds now are people finishing work and those heading out for food and booze, aren't they? So that was Millennium Square with the Civic Hall at the background. This is General Infirmary here. I think what I'm going to do is go around the sort of edges of the city rather than going right through the centre. I've been meaning to do an evening walk in town for ages. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I don't know how much of that you got. I thought the GoPro had a fresh battery in it, but it didn't. And I just checked it as I was walking down the bottom of the hedgerow, and it looks as if it's gone flat. So the Law Court's there, the Crown Court's there, and the Magistrates Court there. Two prison vans going off to the big house for New Year. I don't know how much of what I was saying you got actually. I say I've just finished some work in Leeds and 4 o'clock. Been meaning to do a evening walk through town for ages. Had to go for some milk to the supermarket. So by the time I'd got the milk, I thought, well, I might as well come into the city. The city centre looks a bit packed out, so I think I'm just going to do got the milk, going to do a quick lap of the outskirts and head off home. Not a massive fan of New Year's Eve. I've traditionally worked I think just about every one since I was 16. I've worked so many now that it seems rude not to be honest. This is like the legal quarter and the finance quarter down here, so there's not much going on really. City Square's up that way. There used to be quite a lot of wine bars and stuff like that down here. Maybe see if the railway station's open and use the facilities in there. Just walking to the end here because there was a bit of an Art Deco 1930s building. In fact, we'll go up this way. Brotherton House it was called. It was the headquarters of the Leeds City Police for many years. Another listed building that they've been given permission to change, which seems to be happening a lot in Leeds, but they're not changing them in any small way. I had to drive past Mount St Mary's Church the other day. It's disgraceful what they've done there. Literally looks like they've demolished 2/3 of the building and put up glass and concrete flats. It's awful what they've done to it. So let's see if they've renovated this any more tastefully. That's a shame. I hope I didn't lose too much of the Millennium Square. There was like a fair going on, Christmas fair. Yeah, so pretty much left this untouched. I think they've just added a bit on the far end. Oh yeah, they've added this glass and concrete thing on the end here. City Square again, that way. We are heading there eventually. So I'm going around the outskirts of the city centre in an anti-clockwise direction. I don't know if I said I'm still not 100% confident going through the city on New Year's Eve, approaching 5 o'clock with a GoPro. So let me know what you think of this. It is all a bit rushed, I'm afraid. So it's all a bit last minute. I don't think I'll go down there. But I say I've been meaning to make an evening walk for quite some time now, so New Year's Eve is as good a night as any. Oh, let's do that across here. Again, this is where the Leeds Central Station used to be a long time ago. It was just empty car parks for decades, really. Not much on it. And it's become this office stroke apartment complex now. Not gonna hang about down here too long because there's not much to see, really. This is the only part of the station that's left. It was a train lift. It took carriages up from this level up to higher level, and then there's a viaduct further down that connected to a different railway line. I've been in that on a previous video. Back towards the station now. See how busy it is. Hope you all had a good Christmas anyway, and you enjoy New Year's Eve, whichever way you enjoy it. For me, this'll do. The dogs have been out, got a bit of a dinner and a trifle apparently. When I get home, watch a bit of YouTube, and I'll go to bed at my usual early time, only to be woken for 2 hours at midnight. But there you go. Such is life of people who go to bed at 9:30 on an evening on New Year's Eve, I guess. Wellington Street just down there, and then the station just up here. I'll go down by the Calls and along the bottom of Briggate and Vicar Lane and work my way back up. Some lovely old buildings on the right here. I saw some signs in the windows when I walked past in the summer to say save our building. I don't know if the developers had plans for it. So I'm going to head into the station to use the toilet, which I'm guessing will be pretty busy. So I'll catch up with you all at the other side. City Square there, and the Channel 4 in the north there, in the round building. Yep, I think it's going to be pretty mental here later today. Dangerous. It'd probably be a great night to go in and out of all the alleys on Briggate. I tried to do that once before on a video. But half of them was shut that time. Briggate there, going this way, Hurst's Yard. So I hope this turns out okay, guys. Missed the Millennium Square, I think, altogether. It's a little bit rushed. I'm a little bit uncomfortable, being as it's New Year's Eve. Also a little bit tired, as I've been up since 5:30 this morning. Wow, this has changed down here. Must be a right sleazy part of town. There was nothing down here. Blimey, craft beer. Whew. It's times like this I still kind of wish just a bit I still took a drink. But in the morning, I'll feel far better than if I had. So if where we set off from Millennium Square, or just more up towards the hospital, was at 12 o'clock on our walk, we're probably down at 6 now. And to say it's only 1 degree, it's quite warm. There's bars everywhere. It's the calls down there, I'll probably not go. All the way down the coals. I might as well go around the Corn Exchange, haven't we? Come all this way. Ball Lane there, going back down towards the railway station where we've just come from, and Vicar Lane here. It takes you north. My stomach is telling me it's time to go home. This building on the left is an interesting building. It's Georgian, and it's called the Assembly Rooms, and originally that's exactly what it was. The Georgian rich folk went there to play cards or dance, that kind of thing. And I have to say, whatever you do to Leeds, this area gives off the same vibes it did when I was a kid. After dark, not so pleasant. Even go as far as to say sleazy. It's 5 o'clock, guys, on the parish church clock. It was 4:10. We've been going 40 minutes, so I reckon about 20 back to my car. Hope you've enjoyed this video. No, it's horrible down this part of town after dark. Always was. It's insane, really. I was very uncomfortable down there. I'm an old man out walking around Leeds with a GoPro, but there's massive groups of people who've maybe been drinking, maybe taking drugs. Some of them are a bit loud. And it's a terrible indictment of our society that just next to it is this place. Designer shops. And then just round the corner, bars. Time for me to go home, guys. It's getting too much like New Year's Eve proper. Let me get back to my chicken dinner and bowl of trifle, glass of lime cordial with water, and then bed. Eastgate here. The bus station seems to attract people, the National Express and the bus station. I mean, they've got to go somewhere, haven't they? There's very few places in Leeds anymore where they can get their heads down for the night. I'm guessing there's very few people who can come and work with them with their addictions, so there's very few police to maintain order. The old red bus station there. Used to get the bus to Weatherby. Massive queues in A&E. Happy New Year. Welcome to one of the most developed countries in the world. I'm getting grumpy, so I'll stop talking. Need to get home now. I try not to express my opinions on this channel. It's not what it's about. It's about recording the city or the countryside or wherever I am. But sometimes it's hard not to have an opinion, because as a kid growing up, I never saw groups of 20, 30 homeless people in the city centre. Never. And as I said before on other videos, Leeds had about at least 4 or 5 places that I could name where homeless people could spend the night. I couldn't name one now apart from St George's Crypt, which is in the church. The only trouble is, it's all uphill back to the car. Not bad planning, wasn't it? Top of Briggate, the old Tower Cinema, the Grand Arcade and the Grand Theatre. Well guys, I was stressing because I haven't been getting my steps in over Christmas, and I'd done 9,000 at work today before I set off, so today might be a steady 16, 17,000. So we're back up to about 1 o'clock on our and we're up now basically in the, I don't know what they call it, it's like a student quarter, arena quarter maybe, going up towards the university. And all these skyscrapers are all student accommodation. Big business now, universities, not many people in the gym. All right, sweat on, guys. Nice, the Weatherspoons there, stick or twist. Nice pint of Kronenberg. Thanks for watching anyway, guys. As always, I've seen a lot more than I've shown you on the video, and as I said on the other day, it's too old for confrontation. So I'm happy to just walk around and give you a flavour, tell you what it's like. It was dead in places, and it was starting to buzz a little bit in other places. Lots of affluent bars, restaurants, lots of affluent shopping centres, and quite a few poorer people who have got a cold night ahead of them. The arena there, and if you look back on my catalogue of videos, you'll see here how they got permission to demolish it. I've got no idea. There was a really unique Yorkshire Bank headquarters. I guess it wasn't listed. It was made of marble. I've never seen a building like it. It was a bit like a Russian bunker. Anyway, somebody wanted to build some more of those. And looks like they've got permission to flatten it, which is surprising, really. I thought I'll walk through this old square, this old Georgian square. Not sure whether there'll be enough light, but we've walked through it in the daytime. But So I think I'm going to end this video here, guys. It looks like the battery's going, so before I get cut off again, I'll say thank you very much for watching. This was a very rushed and unplanned video, so I hope you like it. Haven't been in Leeds on a New Year's Eve for about 30 years, even though it was only 4 o'clock when I set off. But yeah, it's got a flavour of the evening. Happy New Year to you all. If you something you celebrate, have a great January. If you don't, which I don't particularly, we've just turned the year, haven't we? And some nicer weather's just round the corner. But for now, I will say thanks very much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, it is free, really helps the channel grow. Hit the like button. There's a new button called Hype, which again it's a bit like but it really does sort of get you, it gets a bit of power behind your channel. You can only do it to the most recent videos, so if you watch this, give it a hype for me, and I'll see you all on the next one, which I think in all likelihood is going to be in 2026. But until then, I say cheerio.